What I'm going to do today is I'm going to pop the gas tank out of it. I put a Jeep sending unit in the gas tank a while back, mostly because the Jeep sending unit has a gas line that goes right in through the unit, and the gas line on this Ford tank was clogged up beyond repair. I think what I'm going to do is drop that out. I've actually got a Ford sending unit for this, and I think I'm going to drop that gas tank out. Take out that Jeep sending unit, put the Ford sending unit in there, drill a hole, run a pipe in there, and get Stan to braze the tank up for me so it don't leak. That'll give me a gas gauge that works and a gas tank that don't leak. And while I got it up in the air, I think I'm going to get some fluid film and just spray the whole frame and the whole underside of this thing with fluid film. I think that'd be the biggest favor I could do for it. That way I make sure that that beautiful frame stays beautiful. And if someday I want to wash all that off and paint it, I can, but at least I'll be preserving it. So that's kind of what I'm going to mess with today and tomorrow. And I was going to spin it around to get out of the sunshine, but I won't be back there long popping that tank out. It doesn't take very long, so I think I'll just leave it right where it's at and work on it. One of the fine arts we learned when I was a kid was how to siphon gas out of a gas tank. If you live way out in the country and a long way from a gas station, it wasn't at all unusual to suck the gas out of one vehicle in order to get it to go into another vehicle, rather than drive all the way to town to gas one up. That's what I'm doing today, siphoning gas. Yeah, I do have to admit, having that lift is a lot nicer. I can get up under this car. I can get to a lot of things under here. Yeah, I might have to make some special arrangements if I wanted to do some muffler work, because the mufflers are sitting right up on top of the pad, but other than, you know, I could still do a lot under here. So, first thing I'm going to do is take loose the fill cap and the vent here. And this tank is only held up by bolts. There's one here, and I think there's two in the front. 1, 2. So I'm going to basically pop out 1, 2, 3 bolts. I'll probably set my floor jack up under it on a piece of plywood and jack it up, and then take the bolts out and then lower it down and roll it out. I tried to suck the gas out, but it didn't feel like it had a lot in it, and I couldn't get a good suction on it to get it out. So, with that said, and while I have that out of here, I'll probably fluid film everything that I can reach under here, and then do the front end too. That'll be good. I think that'll be good. It's funny, I was talking to a guy that does brake work over where I get my hot rod inspected about this car. He said, you know, the brake lines on that car are probably in better shape than they are on a new car. And I don't know what he meant by that. Maybe he meant they made them out of tougher stuff back then, but they don't feel bad. Hello. Feel pretty sturdy. Soak them down with fluid film too. That'll be good.